Hi folks, welcome back to Math with Captain Rod. Making this video here to just help demonstrate for you how to use some very common properties of logarithms. So first of all, we're going to chat about those properties and then we'll look at examples of using them. So this one right here, this is a very important property of logarithms here. I've labeled it property number 1. And basically, when you take a log, it can be any base of something to a power. That power can be written out front like so. So log base a of b to the c is equal to c log base a of b. And I'll go through examples of that here in a minute. All right, what I'm going to call property number 2 here is how logs get expanded. The log of a product is the sum of the logs. So the log of a times b can be written log a plus log b. Examples coming up. And then when you put 1 and 2 together, you actually get this third property here, basically, that the log of a quotient can be written as the difference of the logs. So log a over b equals log a minus log b. Now up in the first part here, I bothered to put like the base, and I didn't bother here and here. So I guess I used that a in a slightly different context here, but rules 2 and 3 are true of any logarithm, any base. So on to the examples. So let's see here, expand each. So what we're looking at here, right, is the log of a product, and there's the two things, log of 2 and log of x cubed. So this can be expanded using rule number 2 up there. That's equal to log 2 plus log of x cubed. Now, there's not really much to do with that log 2. We'll just rewrite it and leave it. However, this can be simplified some, or I guess let's say rewritten using rule number 1. This power here can be written out front. So this is equal to 3 times log x. That's about all we can do with that. That is now expanded. All right, next example. Let's take a look at this one. So here we have the product of 3 things. And that rule actually gets expanded out, if you will. If you have the log of 3 things, the product of 3 things, you can just expand it like the following. So we got log of root x plus the next one, log of y cubed, plus the next one, log of z. Now, if you don't quite see why that is right away, you can expand it calling this like one thing and this one thing, and then expand this again as the log of a product, and you'll end up with pretty well this exactly. All right, now this x to the 1, this square root of x, right, written as a power is x to the 1/2, so that can come out in front. So that first term can be written, whoops, out in front I said, 1/2 times log x. Then the next one, same deal, can be written 3 times log y. And the log z we'll just leave alone. He's not hurting anybody there. And, you know, that's expanded as far as we're going to expand it. All right, next deal, this one. Now, we're going to treat this like a quotient. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll treat like this as the top and this as the bottom. So by rule 3, this can be written log of root y minus log of z to the 4th x cubed. Kind of a funny x there, but that's what I meant to type. This now can be expanded. Well, actually, let me back up. So this y to the 1/2, right, we can write this as 1/2 log y minus. Now this can be expanded again using the log of a product. So that's going to be log z to the 4th plus log x to the 3rd. And now, let's see, distributing the minus sign and applying rule number 1. This would be 4 times log z minus 3 times log x. Now you might kind of wonder, looking back, can we just call this like log of this and go minus log of this and minus log of this? And the answer is yes, that does work out just like that, as you can see. So that's expanded. Let's see what we got here on the rest of the page. Here's another example for you. And, you know, as an exercise to the reader here, I would take a moment, pause this, and see if you can write that out. And I'll go through it here in a moment. So give that a whirl. Okay, Now let's see how you did. So the fact that this is a natural log doesn't change anything. These rules are true of either logarithm. In applying this like a product, you can write that natural log A plus natural log root B. And this is b to the 1/2, so that 1/2 can be brought out in front. And that's done. So hopefully anybody watching this was able to work that out. Alright, so write as a single logarithm. So now what we're doing is we're going to be basically using the same properties, just kind of running them backwards. So for starters, this can be written log of y squared. And now, using property 2 from above, right, the log of a product is the sum of the logs, kind of running it backwards. This can be written log of x times y squared. And that's done, written as a single logarithm. This one, let's see, using property 3, can be written natural log of x squared over y cubed. All right, this one, right? Let's start with this, using property 3. This can be written log of square root A over square root B. And why don't we do this? This can be written plus log of c to the 3rd. And now, using property 2, this can be written log of square root A, c to the 3rd over square root b. And if you want to write those a to the 1/2, b to the 1/2, that's fine. If you want to write a over b all to the 1/2, that's fine too. So that's it for those examples here. I hope that this has demonstrated for you, how to use these or apply these properties of logarithms. I hope that has helped. Have a great day.